What's up, Guru Gang? Welcome to the Inner Sanctum. I'm Yoda Guru. Come on in, sit, stay, relax, put your feet up, grab a couple snacks, have yourself a hot or cold beverage, your choice, your prerogative. My sanctum is your sanctum, and enjoy my reaction to episode number 7 of the Marvel series on Disney Plus, She-Hulk Attorney at Law. And this episode is titled The Retreat, and that really synopsis, it involves Emil Blonsky, so that's going to be interesting. And coming off from last episode, it was basically a Just Jen with a little bit of She-Hulk in there, eccentric episode, whereas Jen was invited to be a bridesmaid. She agreed to it, and it turned out to be a bridezilla, and just asking or just encouraging the guests to clean up and or having Jen wash the groomsmen's shirts, which no bride does that unless they're really a big bridezilla, which she was. So yeah, in any case, let's not waste any time and get into the reaction part itself. Before we do, if you enjoyed any of my content, whether it be from my Inner Sanctum channel or YG Anime channel for all things anime, link is right up there. Check that out. Help support that channel as you're supporting this channel, which I greatly appreciate. Tip my hat to you on that. Fist tap, high five. We'll do the celebratory Perfect Strangers, Baki Bartakamos, and Kusa and Larry Appleton Dance of Joy, which Kusa and Larry is in this series, but hopefully we'll see him in later episodes, which we saw in previous episodes. In any case, like I said, if you enjoyed either content for your channel, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on your channel. And when it comes to the full-length reactions that we posted, especially for this episode, the full-length reaction we posted either at Patreon or Rumble, all full-length, sync up on your end, and those past episodes, including this episode, full-length, posted, like I said, posted at Patreon or Rumble, both links along my social media links, posted underneath this video in the description section. And with that said, let's get into episode number 7, The Retreat, alright? Here we go. Oh, Josh texting. Oh. Jen just genuinely happy. Which is, I still don't trust Josh. 16 candles moment. Alright. Awkward hug and handshake. Texting with each other at work. She's enamored. She's smiling, and then she just realized, oh, he's gone. Drive-in movie, slick, smooth. I think that was Josh's plan all along. Is he with Intelligentsia? Alright, spending the night. Oh, okay. Something tells me Josh already got what he wanted. Well, you know what I mean. She genuinely likes Josh. Oh, hasn't heard from him back. I know why.
Are you going down a rabbit hole on that Intelligentsia site?
She probably is.
No, I don't care what a bunch of losers say about me online.
Oh.
Can't even say it to my face because they know
there
they
you go.
Hulk smashed.
Okay, that's enough for you. You need to set a limit so that you don't keep checking that during work hours.
What about just hourly?
No, it's just the first 12 hours after you slept with someone for the first time. It's just gonna feel icky.
Staring at her phone. Watching The Great Muppet Caper. I believe it's The Great Muppet Caper.
yours, Chuck Donnelly.
Blonsky's parole officer.
Chuck,
Oh.
how are you? I can't imagine you calling me on a Sunday is good news.
Malfunction alert on Blonsky's inhibitor.
Oh, did he turn into the abomination?
We don't know, so...
I gotta go up to that wackadoo ranch. Why I called. We don't have the resources for a squad of uniforms to go with me, so I was hoping you'd meet me there.
Just
Yeah.
in case, you know.
The abomination decides not to cooperate.
I figure my chances of staying out of the ICU would be much greater if I had a Hulk there with me. Hey, I'm not interrupting your weekend plans.
Did he just steal food from the employee refrigerator?
No, not at all. Nope, I will see you there.
Oh, that's great, because the whole place is full of weirdos.
Summer twilights. Just drop right on in there. Yeah, people to see, places to go. And those people to see, places to go is what Josh.
I mean, if he's violated his parole, his lawyer should probably be here.
Yeah.
All right.
Jen.
Blonsky!
You're honking your horn at a 10-foot tall lizard monster on your green suit.
Put on my green suit.
Yeah, get
She
big.
Hulk
Tell
out.
yourself I don't know what you call it.
Hulking out.
Okay, good. Whatever. Then definitely malfunctioning. I don't know why. Hey, do you think maybe you might have jostled it or...
Come to think of it, I did get a jolt from an electric fence earlier. It was worth it because my favourite chicken,
Favorite chicken.
Princess Silkfeather, was stuck.
Princess Silkfeather.
Favourite chicken.
Great.
Well, I have
Reese is a favorite
recalibrated
chicken.
your inhibitor, and she is good to go. Yeah.
Well, come back anytime.
And dips out quickly.
He's always in such a hurry to leave.
Well, I've already wasted half a Sunday on this expedition, so I'm going to get moving.
Oh! Ooh!
my God.
It's like a Minotaur and a Spaniard.
What the hell is going on?
It's
Yeah.
just...
Ooh.
Mambo, it was a weird lab experiment. Don't ask.
And I am El Aguila. And before you make assumptions, no, I am not a matador. That would make
A
the two of us
matador.
fighting.
working through some identity issues here.
I am not the one with the issues. All right. I know exactly who I am. I am a swashbuckler.
Swashbuckler.
To Mambo, El Aguila represents every person who's tried to, stab him in the, for being an affront to nature.
So much unnecessary backstory to tell to someone whose car you just destroyed. I can't drive this. How am I supposed to go home now?
Sometimes life presents a teacher when there's a lesson to be learned. Knackered Prius Prime is your teacher.
That was nothing. You just said nothing in response to a very straightforward question.
I think it's fantastic news that the tow truck won't get here until later today.
How is that fantastic news?
Well, it means that you can spend some time here.
Is there no cell reception?
No. Okay, so over there is the
Where's
Woodlodge, where
Blonsky's
I offer
seven
private
soulmates?
spiritual consultation,
Better other halves.
life coaching. Oh, you got a text?
Did I?
Yeah.
Where? No.
Our ceremonial sweat yurt, we integrate the past and the present into one
Oh, the yurt.
being. So what do you say? Pick you up in 20?
I'm not sweating it out in a year today. I need to get some work done. So if you could get me a desk and some Wi-Fi.
It's a bit of a hard ask. We don't carry it as a policy, distractions from the outside and all that.
Oh, and you have no reception anywhere. That's not how I want to spend my day.
Be around if you need me.
No service. No service. No service.
I don't want to be judged, I just want to be.
Huzzah! Service! Oh, and group therapy.
Jen! This is Porcupine. He's a porcupine.
Porcupine.
And Saracen thinks he's a vampire.
Oh, thinks he's a vampire. All right.
You're welcome to join.
I'll pass. I'm just going to work over here in the 1 square meter of this property that actually has reception.
Last session, we really explored Alejandro's struggles with his identity.
Just because I am Spanish flair for the style.
And looks like a
People
character
constantly
from
assume that I am a
Full Metal
matador.
Alchemist.
It's a human.
But that's triggering for me.
I did do some light matadoring in college.
Oh my God, dude, what? How could?
Saracen,
Manbull and El Aguila have been spending a lot of time together. I'm feeling like maybe it's not healthy. Unhealthy. I knew what I called that too.
Taking your suit off would be a great first step.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to take your suit off today?
I just feel safer with it on. Thank you.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh,
I lost
it's
track
the
of time in
dude.
the yurt.
Tell me they previously on him. No, I don't care. We're doing it again. Previously on this guy.
You're gonna strut around.
Yeah.
Showing off your power. Oh, hey!
Oh, She-Hulk hulked out.
It's cool. Let it go.
This asshole and his friends attacked me behind my apartment.
Jennifer, darling, I'm going to need you to sit in the calming chair right now.
Calming chair. Oh, she's in trouble.
Hey, man. I'm gonna work on me. I didn't need a magic crowbar to give me a false sense of power. All it did was make me and my boys act like idiots.
You attacked a woman 4-1. You absolutely were super villains.
I hear you, Jen. And I take radical accountability for my actions.
That's nice, but
And I'm very, very sorry.
Jennifer clearly has some stuff going on, and she'd rather sit here getting her kicks, listening to us, than working on herself.
I'm not getting my kicks.
You are not fine. Look at you flying into a rage, throwing people across the room.
Into perfectly stacked chairs.
Everyone else has shared, so is there anything? Look at you. You are glued to that.
mm-hmm.
I met a guy, Josh, at a wedding. We went on a few dates and I thought it was going great. And then I haven't heard from him.
When's the last time you talked to him?
3 nights ago when we
Made love.
first off, ew. No, when we slept together for the first time.
So, how many dates?
3.
What was the last thing you texted him?
That was fun. I can't stop smiling.
Oh, yikes.
That's not the last thing that you
Can't stop
texted.
smiling? It is thirsty and
I'm suspecting.
You're thirsty and a cliche.
Oh, no, she did not just call.
Okay, that's not exactly the last
there you
thing
go.
I texted him.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, just now because I was so worried. I hadn't heard from him in so long. For all I knew, he was in a ditch somewhere.
What did you do? What did you do?
Getting a little worried. Just want to
There
know
you
you're
go.
okay. Blushing, smiling.
Why would you do that?
Start considering the very real possibility that you were ghosted.
Or he wanted your blood.
No, not that.
Yep.
I'm talking about blood.
Not the blood part.
I met him when I was Jen, and he liked Jen. He specifically didn't ask about She-Hulk. You know, in high school, that friend that you have that's like, like, cooler than you are, like more attractive and athletic, and they get all the attention from everyone. Hello.
Jen's insecurities coming out.
Like, so much easier if I were that person. And I can turn into that person anytime I want to.
She's opening up. Genuinely
Everyone
opening
pays
up.
attention when I'm this. It feels like cheating. Would they like me if I didn't have all of this? Like if I was just Jen?
Mm.
Would the same guys who like She-Hulk stick around for Jen? Because
Yeah, Jen is awesome.
some of them don't. Jen is great.
Yeah, Jen
And
is great.
no one cares when they're She-Hulk. So, like, I meet this guy who actually likes Jen, and
That's the biggest part of
ghosts me,
dating now
and it
nowadays.
sucks.
The person sticking around for the real you instead of the persona.
Let's kill him. That's right. He's got to die.
Manbull is correct. Josh has made an enemy of this entire group.
Oh, Ooh. That turned quickly.
Wait!
That
Jen is
escalated.
hurting. And all we can offer her is violence?
It hurts when someone rejects us, because it reminds us of the times we reject ourselves.
Oh,
Been spending enough time with Jen.
And that's a shame. Because I bet Jen is pretty damn great. And tasty. Damn it, where's the real?
whoa.
Okay, Jen, do you believe that this group genuinely values the whole of you?
I do.
And there it is.
So maybe you can stop using She-Hulk as a protective shield.
There she goes. Just Jen.
I gotta say, that felt really good.
Liberating for her.
Felt really good, Porcupine.
Whoa! Okay.
It smells like a fart.
Too much.
My ash. Leave the suit on until we can get it
Burn it.
dry cleaned.
Oh, okay. Josh isn't spending time on Jen. Then Jen doesn't need to be spending time on Josh.
Delete Josh's number is what he said.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Delete it.
Delete it. Delete it.
Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it.
There you go.
Okay.
Nice.
How do you feel?
I
Free.
believe I'm gonna say this, but I'm hurting for a yurt.
Oh, there you go. Going for the yurt. Alright, she's cleansed. Cleansed from Josh.
Well, I will never forget any of you, honestly.
Well, we made this for you.
Oh, bye, Jen. We love Jen and She-Hulk.
When it says gang, it's not literal gang. I'll just make sure we make that clear.
A sweet,
to the
nice
people.
card. Going away.
And Jen, next time you think of Josh, remember, everyone we meet, no matter how much they hurt you, is a lesson learned.
Yeah, despite those platitudes, I am happy that I stuck around.
Feel free to come again.
Ooh, not till you get Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Come on.
The Wi-Fi is important. She's finally accepted herself, just Jen, 3 days earlier. And Josh stayed the night. Oh, I knew it! He couldn't be trusted. It was all a ploy. Oh, if the group eat his ass right now. Hulk King. Oh, you smiling asshole. Well, we all knew. Our suspicions. No post-credit scene. Alright, episode number 7, The Retreat, She-Hulk Attorney at Law, and pretty meaningful episode for Jen Walters as she ends up being heartbroken after Josh, who we now know was planted into dating her, a mole of sorts, in order to get her blood. By the end of the episode, we see that he is cloning her phone, copying the information on there, and taking her picture for possibly being in intelligentsia or some evil nefarious group, and during her trip to Emil Blonsky Abomination's farm, she came across some interesting individuals. El Matador, a Zora-looking Matador individual, a Man-Bull, a guy who thinks he's a vampire, and Porcupine, and the individual who was part of the wrecking crew who tried to get her blood but failed miserably. He's in it as well. And it turned out to be a meaningful group therapy for Jen, who opened up in a way that she shared that people don't ignore Jen Walters and focus on She-Hulk. And in a way, it's like in some odd way, it mirrors real life for many of us who put up this persona, that She-Hulk or Hulk persona, and get ignored when it comes to the Jen Walters, being the Jen Walters, just plain ordinary, but everybody loves, unknowingly loves, unknowingly to her, but and to us sometimes, that people love the regular, normal, plain, sometimes plain, Jen Walters type. So in a case like that, but you know what I'm talking about. And it got to the point where they it led to her realizing that that She-Hulk can be considered a security blanket for her to hide behind when things get tough, and in order for her to move on and feel feel comfortable in her own skin, and she has to accept herself, because it also, in a way, Ramirez dating as well. We hide behind this persona of social media, where it's like She-Hulk, the strong individual or confidence, but when it comes to the Jen Walters of how we actually see ourselves, it can be really scary, exposing the real us. So yeah, insightful, right? Really. And in any case, the group encourages her to just be herself, be Jen Walters, and she eventually turns into just Jen. And everybody loves Jen. We all love Jen, and and then they encourage her to delete Josh's number, and she makes a breakthrough, and she goes into the yurt to cleanse herself from Josh. So, and rightfully so, and if and like I said, if the group knew what Josh's true intentions, they would gladly go and beat him up or take him down for their good friend Jen Walters, and it was a meaningful episode. I really enjoyed this. It was a breakthrough episode for Jen Walters, and to accept herself, and that in a sense, She-Hulk is something that Jen can do, but Jen Walters is someone she really is, and she accepts that. And hope you enjoyed my reaction to this episode. Hopefully, we'll have Daredevil next episode, because there's been a lot of complaints about this. The last two episodes are boring, which is not really so. And I truly enjoyed this episode, as hopefully you do as well. And this episode, this upcoming episode, will hopefully have Daredevil, which is what everybody wants, including myself. I'm looking forward to that. And if you enjoyed my content from my Marvel reaction series, or any of other my reaction series, or my posted videos for either there or my second channel or YG Anime channel for Always Anime. Link is right up there. Check that out. Help support that channel as you're helping support this channel. And like I said, if you enjoyed either content for your channel, make sure that button, subscribe, hit that notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on your channel. Full-length reaction posted either Patreon or Rumble. All full links, sync up on your end. Those two links, along with my social media links, posted underneath this video in the description section. And with that said, tip my hat to you. May the force be with you. And until next time for episode number 8 of She-Hulk Attorney at Law. Alright? Later.